Salut tout le monde, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une vidéo de Genshin Impact. Ça fait longtemps qu'on n'a plus fait de vidéo et tout, mais j'ai eu des soucis de santé, j'étais souvent malade. Donc ici je viens de reprendre le cours de vidéo. Le format ne changeront pas, ça sera toujours de 30, 1 heure, ça sera bien comme ça. Pour les jours, ça je vous dis pas parce que voilà, je suis souvent peut-être occupé ou quoi. Donc je pourrais pas dire que je ferai des vidéos tous les deux week-ends. Donc on verra bien. On m'en voulu. Bref. Ici, j'ai regardé de la liste des quêtes. J'ai une quête pour qu'on puisse la faire et se trouve ici. Donc voilà. Vous rappelez que on a eu une 5 étoiles et la voici. Mais voilà. Non, on va jeter ça. Aussi, pendant quelques temps, j'ai fait ma petite... Ouais, j'ai fait plus mon gros compte aussi pour améliorer parce que je dois faire un boss qui est très puissant. D'ailleurs, j'en rappelle plus qu'on est au niveau combien ici dans ce monde. Niveau KSA ou effectivement. Nous invoque. Ouais, il me manque un. Je crois que l'invocation pour aujourd'hui, ça va pas être faisable. Mais bon. Voilà. Mais ici on se trouve là. Ah oui, c'est vrai que on reprend des livres ici, c'est vrai. C'est qu'à faire, on prend des livres. Une bibliothèque, c'est fait pour ça. Voilà, je pense qu'on a tout ramassé, non, pas encore. Bon, go. On monte non, j'ai cru que j'ai tout ramassé maintenant. Rien à voir.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. It's you. It's so good to see you. We're
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Oh, a smooth talker. Not what I was
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the
What's with your...
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers.
Ooh, do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being... Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. On time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here...
Such a pain. I'm going out. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Teyvat travel guide sooner, you'd...
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer...
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. The souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Cup.
On commence une quête, hein.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Hein.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
Je sais pas s'il y aura du combat aujourd'hui. Franchement, aujourd'hui.
So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life I wish I could get back, because I spent my first ever outing with some...
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more...
Yes, let us pick.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. This is a historical... Sure, there's a bit of wear and...
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the northern border.
You sure? Can't change again?
Take a look around.
Des cadeaux.
This pair? After all, they're the same...
Bloomers? I'm sure.
You sure?
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll... This is the toy doll I was talking about earlier. Doesn't she look... It does look a little bit terrifying, doesn't it?
Voodoo doll? Have you lost your mind? What could
You sure? Can't change.
Take a look around. This is sure there's a bit of wear and tear.
My goodness.
You sure?
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all, for example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put two and two together as soon as I saw you here.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more...
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
En gros, on va passer du temps à rechercher des livres.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfenville.
Donc, ici, on doit parler à Tamissi.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 3.
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like and call me.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the...
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Bonjour, je mange super.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want.
You sure? Can't change...
Why don't you... This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extreme...
You sure? Can't change again?
Why don't you order...
What does Lisa like to eat?
She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. A lady tends to eat.
I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients. At least...
You sure?
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine to... Finished order...
Today's recommendation is the steak.
A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am... Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her...
Moi, je pense qu'on fait la quête.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid at
The boar brisket?
She means the book you bought.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon...
Okay then. But make... Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
J'essaye de faire la quête. Mais... Après, on fait la quête, parce que... On fera autre chose, je ne sais pas
Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Après, parce que...
This is our final call for the... Welcome.
couples are...
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss... I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a faraway... Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't...
Some flowers? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch... You want them? You're sure? What an It's just the least...
You sure? Can't...
Some flowers for Miss... You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flower. I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think... Some flowers for Miss Lisa? These roses were bought from a traveling merchant. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them.
You sure? Can't...
I can see you put a lot of thought into this. Have you ever heard of the I thought that after returning to Mondstadt, I wouldn't have... This seems like... Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're...
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh no. What am I gonna do? A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but no, it's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when...
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single... I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left...
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she...
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you...
Elemental sensitivity? Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Voilà, bon. Tout simplement, maintenant, on va utiliser la durée d'inventaire. Envoyer des transmissions.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after...
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange... The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city wall. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have...
Voilà, la tâche a été terminée, mais on continue. Là.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Un petit combat en direct. côté. Pas beaucoup de côté. Je parle pas beaucoup parce que je réfléchis beaucoup. Je suis vraiment désolé, je réfléchis à ce que je fais. Pour être sûr. Normalement, le numéro me dit on a vu. Ah, là-bas. Voici. Bon. J'ai perdu ma trace. Là.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic.
Inside ruins? Mondstadt people do.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result.
A seal? How are we gonna break it?
Not to worry. If you...
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's...
Yeah, je peux regarder un peu la tête. Ah, c'est le dernier. Ah. Allez, c'est parti. D'ailleurs, j'aurais bien amélioré toi. T'as fait l'autre fois? On l'avait pas mis ensemble l'autre fois. Je vais sûrement oublier de l'améliorer. Arrivé.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought.
Bon, c'est parti.
Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Apparemment, on va déjà venir de la force.
Let's get it on!
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
Come a little closer.
Look alive! You ain't messing around!
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but you have no respect whatsoever for other people's...
You just what? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with who?
The librarian, although I believe that... Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing, I have all the less reason to... After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome. We'll just need to find the book ourselves.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon!
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damn...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of... Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, and it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work, since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for...
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your trouble?
Excuse me. Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have...
Voilà. On va finir ma quête parce que faut qu'on en finisse. Je vais bientôt te couper la vidéo de toute manière. Après cette quête là, comme je l'ai dit, je l'arrête. Après, j'arrête là et on continuera une autre fois. Mais je finirai la quête.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss... But Paimon thinks we're forgetting... Look! Over there on the shelf! Isn't
travel guide as a series.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little.
The Tavok travel guy was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us as compensation for dragging you into all this bother. Take the.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can just.
Voilà, donc on va s'arrêter ici. N'oubliez pas de liker et vous abonner si vous voulez plus de contenu. Et activez le son de cloche, s'il vous plaît. À plus tard.